Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and the Eerie Worlds. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to do a top 10 epic cards as of January 2025, and I've selected these 10 cards. They are top 10 cards or epic cards that can fit into pretty much any deck. So there are probably a few epics missing that you might have thought would be in the top 10, but like I said, all of these are top 10 epic cards from all of the different hordes and alliances that can pretty much fit into any deck. I'm sure you guys have all got different ideas to me, so do let me know in the comments below what you think. And I am quite keen to find out what you think is the best epic card. So let's open our magic book and have a look at number 10 in our countdown. Number 10, top 10 epic cards that can fit in pretty much any deck, goes to this cool card here, the Fox Sisters. It's a Zerafel card, 8 for 77. On the play, this card gains plus 50 this turn, so it doesn't matter what else is in your deck, and a random non-Zerafel in your opponent's hand loses minus 10 for 2 turns. Not a bad card at all. I do like the Fox Sisters. Quite a cute little picture as well. Okay, that is at number 10 in our top 10 epic cards that can fit in pretty much any deck. Number 9, let's have a look what goes in number 9 place. Number 9 goes to this cool card, Lorelli, 7 for 67. Again, it's an epic card. Again, you can put this in pretty much any deck. It's a Riven card, I should say. On the play, your opponent's rare and fabled cards, wherever they are, lose minus 25 attack until played. That is pretty useful. Like I said, that can fit in any deck. And that hits our charts at number 9. Well done, Lorelli. Do like that card. I use it quite a lot. Number 8 in our countdown. Let's have a look. What is at number 8? Number 8 goes to... Dun, dun, dun. Nell Bar. Quite an interesting card, this one. It's a Cynic card. Again, it's an epic, obviously. 7 for 69. Quite a powerful little card, this one. On the play, for every time you have played Nell Bar this game, the card opposite this loses minus 15 attack this turn. So if you get him around 2 or 3 times, he does become quite a useful little card. And again, you can put him in pretty much any deck. That's Nell Bar. Makes our charts at number 8. Okay, let's go and have a look at number 7 in our top 10 epic cards as of January 2025. Number 7 goes to Fiji Mermaid. I wasn't sure about this card. It's another Cynic, 7 for 66. On the play, for every time you have played Fiji Mermaid this game, your rare and epic cards, wherever they are, gain plus 15 attack for 2 turns. Quite useful, especially if you are playing a deck with a lot of rare and epics. But again, Fiji Mermaid can fit in pretty much any deck, really. Okay, number 6 in our top 10. Number 6, the lucky winner. Is it a winner? No, not really. Not if he came 6. Slepina. Everybody's using him at the moment. Another Cynic card, 9 for 87. Really powerful, quite expensive on the mana, this one. But if on the play, if played in the middle slot, your cards adjacent to this game plus 25 attack this turn. So it doesn't really matter what card you're playing, but you can stick him in the middle. He's quite high because he is a powerful card and he's pretty useful and pretty easy to play if you can afford the mana, that is, I guess. Okay, we are moving on to the top 5, the business end of our countdown. These are the top 5 epic cards as of January 2025 that can fit in pretty much any deck. Number 5 goes to, this is a cool card, Wolpertinger, 5 for 54. A Riven card. On the play, your opponent's epic and fable cards in hand lose minus 30 attack this turn. If you're lucky with that, you're going to wipe out 90 points from your opponent. Definitely worthy of our top 5 place, and he does take the 5th place. Don't like that picture though. I really hate it actually. Okay, number 4. What's number 4 in our epic cards that fit in pretty much any deck? Number 4 goes to... Where is it? Here we go. Lavoisin. This is an amazing card. 8 for 75. A Zerafel card. On the play, your opponent loses minus 45 attack for 3 turns, decreasing by 15 each turn. If you can keep getting her around and around and around, doesn't matter what deck you're playing, she is really useful. Definitely worth a top 3 place in my opinion. La Voisin. Okay, what is at number 3? She was number 4, wasn't she? Oh, okay, she doesn't deserve a top 3 place. Number 3, she deserves a top 3 place. Ocean, 7 for 73, another Riving card. On the play for every time you have played this card this game, gain 8 attack permanently. So again, it doesn't matter what deck you're playing, you can put Ocean in it nice and easily and just keep getting her around as often as you can. Mana is quite high at 7 for 73. But that is an epic 2, so if you've got an epic 3, 4 or 5, or even an epic 1 or 2, you will have different, obviously, mana and attack variables. So good card at number 3. Let's go and have a look at number 2. Can you work out what our top 2 are going to be? And number 2, top 10 epic cards that can go in pretty much any deck as of January 2025. It's a long title, that, isn't it? The Hookman. I love this card. A Cynic card. Pretty cheap to play. 5 for 53. He is an epic 1. Obviously, again, it could be a little bit different on your Hookman. But what does he do? On the play for every non-Urban Legends card your opponent has played this game, your opponent loses -4 attack this turn. He is great. And he can build up to about 70, -70, maybe even more. But again, he's cheap on the mana, which is why I like him. And he's dead easy to play and dead easy to get round and round. Okay, before we look at number 1, let's have a quick look at a few honourable mentions that didn't quite make the top 10. Again, these are top 10 epic cards that can fit in pretty much any deck. So let's have a look. Fossygrim. An interesting card, this one. Really expensive on the mana. 11 for 105 on the base epic. On the play, your cards in hand gain +20 this turn. Not bad. Again, the mana puts me off a little bit, but he is definitely worth an honourable mention. That's Fossygrim. Again, I hate that picture. Horrible picture, some of these. Medusa. Another cool epic. This one, on the play, if played in the left or right slot, a random other card in your hand gains +40 attack for 2 turns. So again, doesn't really matter what deck you're playing, as long as you play Medusa on the left or right, you're going to hit one of your cards for +40 attack for 2 turns. And if played in the middle slot, a random card in your hand gains +15 permanently. So again, it doesn't really matter what deck you're playing. You can stick in Medusa if you like. 6 for 57. And the Bell Witch, another honourable mention. A Zerafel card again, 6 for 65 at Epic 1. On the play, your opponent loses -30 attack this turn. Again, a bit of a throwaway card, but again, it can fit in pretty much every deck. If you're looking for some epic cards, then the Bell Witch is a useful card. Got a couple more honourable mentions. Dear Woman, again, a horrible picture. 8 for 77. Whoa. Come back, dear woman, before we look at number 1. There we go. If you've lost at least 2 turns this game, the card opposite this loses -50 this turn. That's dear woman. Again, she gets an honourable mention, even though the picture is absolutely hideous. You know what? I'm really going off some of the artwork in this game. It is just too AI-ish. But never mind. Let's go and have a look at number 1. Okay, the number 1 card in the top 10 epic cards that can fit in pretty much any deck as of January 2025. So the 10th of January to be exact. Countess Elizabeth Bathory. What an amazing card. Another Zerafel card. On the base epic, she's 7 for 55. But this card leeches -6 attack from each of your opponent cards in hand permanently. Leeches basically means steal or take away, or the card opposite loses, or not the card opposite, but loses -6 from each of your opponent's cards in hand permanently. So that is pretty cool. She builds up to be a really nice card. Again, she can fit in any deck. And again, she is a cool epic card. So there we go. That is our top 10 epic cards that you can put in pretty much any deck. Hope that's useful. Hope you like that. We will do a few more of these videos. Do let us know in the comments if you find it good or not. And do let me know what you think your top 10 epic card that can fit in any deck of 2025 is. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Do leave us a like. Do leave us a comment. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Do tell your friends about the game. We need to make Eerie Worlds much more popular than it is. It's struggling a little bit at the moment. We need more players. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.